you're all doing well. I'm making this video because one of my viewers left a very kind comment asking that I do a video tutorial of my version of Battle Hymn of the Republic, as I did it in my Election Day video from a few years ago. I'll start the tutorial by showing you all of the chords I use in the song, and then I'll go into a close-up demo of the melody and chords so that you can learn by sight. One thing I'll point out though before I go into that is for that video I used very low-pitched strings. Specifically I used John Hartford strings, which allow you to tune the banjo down much lower than normal strings will allow. So in that video I was actually playing an open A. So what is usually open D just got shifted down a bunch of notes to open A. Today I'll be playing an open D though because I don't have John Hartford strings on my banjo right now. So the tuning I'm using is open D, so that'll be F sharp, D, F sharp, A, and D. But if you purchase the John Hartford strings, that will have to be C sharp, A, C sharp, E, A. So just to avoid any sort of confusion. Going into the chords of the song, the first chord is just open. The next chord in the song is G. If we're assuming that we're playing in the key of D, that is an open D tuning without the John Hartford strings. So G chord in open D tuning is ring finger on the 2nd fret, 2nd string, index finger on the 1st fret, 3rd string. Then the next chord is A. That is ring finger on the 1st string, 2nd fret, index finger on the 3rd string, 1st fret, and if you want you can add middle finger on the 4th string too, but I don't do that in this version. I also do another voicing in a different part of the song, which is the same chord, A major, but in this voicing the ring finger is on the 2nd string, 4th fret, and the index finger is on the 3rd string, 3rd fret. So they're both A, but they just have a slightly different feel. And then in addition to that, I use the F sharp major chord, which is a little bit of a funny sounding chord. And you access that by holding down all of the strings on the 4th fret. And this is a good chord because it resolves well to the G. And because there's one note in the chord which is not in the D major scale, it has a little bit of a strange sound, but that strangeness adds a certain poignance, a certain nostalgia to the music, I feel. And it's a chord that's used pretty often in bluegrass and folk music, like I don't know, like Old Home Place uses that chord, Make Me Down a Pallet on Your Floor uses that chord, and just adds sort of a new level of nostalgia or poignancy to the sound, I feel. So now that I've demonstrated the chords, I'll go into a close-up demo so that you can copy by sight. Before I begin, I'll let you know that I am going to be picking in the up-picking style rather than clawhammer, and the only reason I'm doing that is for ease of visibility so you can see which strings I'm picking. You can obviously do up-picking where you can do clawhammer in your own playing, whichever you prefer. I will play through the whole thing, and then I'll play through subsections of it one at a time so you can learn it that way. So I'll play through the whole thing. play through subsections of it very slowly. One other point I'll make before closing is that I understand that this chord is rather awkward, and I myself, find it, very cumbersome, especially in performance settings. But there is actually an easier way to do it that I learned about after making the video, which is by doing so again, that is and that's the song. Hope you enjoy. Thank you.